Welcome to the Festival of the Spring Equinox. With this spring celebration, we are carrying on a cultural tradition that has been celebrated for centuries. Drawing from different parts of the world, we will share traditional dance from India and Thailand, musical selections that welcome the joy of spring, and ballet that embodies the spirit of the season. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Katherine Johnston, and today I'll be singing Laurie's song by Aaron Copeland. A fun fact about Copeland is that he was 11 years old when he composed his first piece of music. Laurie's song is very special to me. It's about a girl who's graduating and moving on in the world into an uncertain world of sorts. I feel that I'm connected to this song because I'm in this position. I'm graduating in a few months and I'm going to make my way in the world.
Once I thought I'd never grow tall as this fence. Time dragged heavy and slow, but April came and August went before I knew just what they meant. And little by little I grew, and as I grew I came to know how fast the time could go. Once I thought I'd never go outside this fence. The space was plenty for me. But I walked down the road one day, and just what happened I can't say. But little by little it came to me. That line between the earth and sky came beckoning to me. Now the time has grown so short, the world has grown so wide. I'll be graduated soon. Why am I strange inside? What makes me think I'd like to try to go down all those roads beyond that line, above the earth and neath the sky? Tomorrow when I sit upon the graduation platform stand, I know my hands will shake when I reach out to take that paper with the ribbon band. Now that all the learning's done, oh, who knows what will now begin? Oh, it's so strange, I'm strange inside. The time has grown so short, the world so wide.
Thank you so much to the Nicholas Endowment. They are very generous in sponsoring all of our festivals. During this time of year, the beginning of spring, in India, they have this very colorful and fun festival. It includes throwing colored flour, colored powder on each other. And at the end of the festival, everyone is just covered with red, green, blues, pinks, and everyone's having the greatest time. And they dance and they sing, and that's part of the performance we bring you, is the dance part. We can't do the flower part because it might be a little too messy here, but we bring you the dance part.
रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई, प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाई। रघुवर तेरी राह निहारे, रघुवर तेरी राह निहारे, सातों जन्म से सिया, घर मोरे परदेसिया, आओ पधारो पिया, घर मोरे परदेसिया, आओ पधारो पिया।
So this piece is called Noche Serena. It's composed by Edward Killenny. And what I love about this piece, it is basically titled A Serene Night in Spring. And Edward paints the piece with such beauty, with the text and the music, that when you sing it or when you even just hear it, you can't help but feel like you are walking in a serene night in spring. Noche serena de primavera, blanca paloma del alba luz. Noche serena de primavera, blanca azucena, esa eres tú. Noche serena de primavera, blanca paloma del alba luz. Noche serena de primavera, blanca azucena, esa eres tú. Y al haber yo llegado aquí, todo lleno del embeleso, recibe ese tierno beso que te mando para ti. Campo en invierno, flor marchitada, noche sin luna, negro
story is she's the youngest of the 7 sisters. She is half human and half bird, so she can enter the angel world and human world. And she was captured when they were bathing in a pond, and she was captured by the hunter, and she was forced to stay in a human world. And while she forced to stay in a human world, she and the prince, they fell in love. So, but then they have the world that they force her to leave. So she asked if she can have her tails and her wings back so she can do the last dance. And while she dancing, so she escaped. And then the prince followed her and they live happily life together.
Have you had a good time? We have. We've had a really good time bringing it to you, but of course, we couldn't do this without the generous help of the Nicholas Endowment. So join me in thanking them for their generosity.
Hi, my name is Evan Richards. This song, Younger Than Springtime by Rodgers and Hammerstein, is from the show South Pacific. This song is about two lovers from two different continents coming together and seeing this blossoming relationship come into life. Touch your hand and my arms grow strong, like a pair of birds that burst with song. My eyes look down at your lovely face, and I hold the world in my embrace. Younger than springtime are you, softer than starlight are you, warmer than winds of June are the gentle lips you gave me. Gayer than laughter are you, sweeter than music are you, angel and lover, heaven and earth are you to me. And when you're
enjoying the festival? Well, at this point in the festival, we want to hear from you. We want you to go to the comment box and tell us if this has been fun, if it's been valuable, if you've found value in the festival, and if you've learned something. Let us know. We want to hear from you.
Hello, my name is Alyssa Matthew, and this is Das Veilchen by Mozart, which is about a careless girl who destroys a violet, which is a metaphor for a boy's heart.
Ein Veilchen auf der Wiese stand, gebändigt in See und unbekannt. Es war ein herziges Veilchen, da kam ein junge Schäferin mit leichtem Schritt und mantem Sinn. Daher die Wiese uns sang. Ach, denkt das Veilchen, wär ich nur die schönste Blume der Natur. Ach, noch ein kleines Veilchen, bis mich das Liebchen abgeblüht und an dem Busen ward gedrückt. Ach nur, ein Viertelstündchen lang. Aber das Mädchen kam und nicht nach das Veilchen nahm. Trat das arme Veilchen, es sank und starb und freut sich noch und steht sich so steht sich doch durch sie zu ihren Füßen doch. Das arme Veilchen, es war ein herziges Veilchen.
We are so privileged to partner with Orange County Ballet Theater. When you see their performance, you'll realize that someday these dancers are going to be on stage around the world. They are so professional and beautiful.
Louise Wozencraft, and I'll be singing Loveliest of Trees by John Duke. This song is actually a riddle, and it features this guy who's walking throughout a forest full of cherry trees, and he really starts reminiscing about just where he's come around in life, and he's been reminiscing about his age. So I'd actually like for everyone who's listening to kind of try to find the riddle throughout this. Just listen to the lyrics and just really try to figure out what he's saying. Try to make out that riddle. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now is hung with bloom along the bough, and stands throughout the woodland ride, wearing white for Easter tide. Now as my 80 years and 20 will not come again, and take from 70 splittings a score, it only leaves me 50 more. And since to look at things in bloom, 50 springs for little room, and to the woodlands I will go to see the cherry hung with snow.
If you've been a fan of our festivals, by now you know that at the end of every festival we have an art project and a recipe to follow, a recipe that follows the theme of the festival. So this festival is centered around spring and flowers. So we're bringing you a very refreshing drink from Mexico, and it is called agua de Jamaica, and it is made with flor de Jamaica, dried flor de Jamaica. And this is simply hibiscus flowers. It's a very popular drink in Mexico, and in my research, I've discovered that it's very, very healthy. So not only is it a refreshing drink, but you can take it to improve your health. It's supposed to be very good for controlling blood pressure, and it has a lot of vitamins, especially vitamin C. So, you know, consider making this as a refreshing summer drink. It's very simple to make. I'm going to just tell you very briefly how to make it. However, if you want the instructions, just go to bowers.org and download the PDF recipe. It's very simple. You boil the blossoms in water, and then you let it steep so that all the flavor and all the color comes out of the blossoms. Remember, the recipe is in the PDF. And then you add more water with sugar and let it steep again. Mix everything up. But meanwhile, you also are going to strain all the blossoms out of the juice. So then you come up with a very refreshing drink. And it's not only is it refreshing, it's a beautiful color. Look at it. Drink it over ice and enjoy. Now it's time for art. Are you ready to create something new? Our super art instructor, Lupe, will show you how to do a leaf and flower mandala.
For this art project, you're going to need watercolors, water, brushes, paper like watercolor paper or construction paper, scissors, lots of paper towels, and some leaves and flowers. Ow. Be careful what you choose. So you need to go for a walk and just start picking out some leaves, big leaves, little leaves, leaves with interesting shapes. You can get some flowers. They don't always print the best, but you can always try them out. Different things with texture on them, like this one. Once we have all our leaves chosen, so you can clean them up if they have dirt on them. So you can separate them. So for example, this one, you can't just print it like this. So you want to have individual pieces that can be printed on. So just trim. And because we're making a mandala that is symmetrical, you really only need a few. For example, if you're printing this one, you just need the same one to print it on this side and then repeat it on the other side. So you really don't need that many. So you can see I went crazy choosing leaves everywhere, but that's okay. You have more choices. So this one, I'm going to make it smaller, and I don't even know if this one will print, but I still want to try because it looks so pretty. I'm gonna have some smaller ones. That one looks nice. I got some bamboo leaves. Maybe I'll try it. I like these small ones. Again, you probably won't even use all of them. This one looks like it has some nice texture, so I'm going to try it. So here are my choices. So first, we're just going to lay out what we want. So for example, the leaves, the large pieces go first. So you can just see kind of what you want to do. And again, you'll be using the same leaf. I just want to see what it will look like. So I want maybe these small ones on the corners. I did want to use the bamboo, but maybe I'll change it out.
And if you have too many options, you can't decide, well, I hope you have more art paper, so then you can do many of them. So this is gonna be mine. I'll take too long deciding otherwise. So this is it. Now we can get the watercolors in. So just to prepare, you're gonna add a few, like a drop of water in each color just to get it started. Now we don't want to use too much water because then it'll be dripping everywhere. We want to have bright colors, so don't add too much water. Okay, so then we're going to start. So I'm going to start with this one, and I hope it gives a good print. So you're going to work on paper towels. And the next part is choosing the colors. You can do all one color, like if you want to do all black, you can do all blue, all green, you can mix colors. So I am going to do green. Okay, so you want to grab the color and just cover it in. And you want to work fast because it's going to start to dry. And usually in leaves, there's always one side that has more texture, that has all the little veins. So you want to make sure that you're using that side to get the most. Okay, then you're going to press down. Maybe use another paper towel. And you want to make sure that you're pressing down on the entire leaf. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to bring it back to the paper towel, and I'm going to reuse it because I want my mandala to be symmetrical. So the same on the other side. So again, not too much water. And I'm going to add paint again. Oops. A paper towel to protect. And I'm going to press down to get a good print. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to set this one aside. And now I'm going to use this one. Okay, so you can see that one side has the better texture than the other side. So I'm going to use this side, the underside. So I can do it in green again, or I can use another color. I'm going to go with blue. So not too much water. I'm going to paint. Make sure you get those edges. So you can kind of see that the water wants to pool. So we don't want to add too much water because then it will drip everywhere. Okay, so then I'm going to print it. Yeah. Make sure I press down so I get a good print. Oh, that came out really nice. And of course, I'm going to repeat it on the other side so that it is symmetrical. You also don't want to move your paper, especially like here. There's a lot of water right here. If I start moving it, it's gonna spread everywhere. Okay, here we go, the other side. Paper towel. Oh, that looks so nice. Okay, so I think I'm done with this one. And you can clean them as you go along if you want to reuse them for later. Okay, now I wanted to try out this one. So here's my finished mandala. So once it dries, you can add even more details. So for example, this one, we used a thin marker to sort of outline the leaves better. And it's up to you. So here are more samples. You can see how different leaves give different prints. Some have more details than others. This one is very abstract. This one is really nice. I don't know how they did that. I really like it. See, this one, they didn't use a lot of paint on some of them. You can just barely tell the details. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you have a good spring equinox. Bye.
Join us next month for our next festival. We're going to continue the theme of flowers and spring and the coming months of summer with the Japanese Cherry Blossom Festival.